My name is Juana Plata. I am 23 years old and I play for the El Salvador Women's National Team, soccer team. And I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. My whole life I grew up going to El Salvador with my family. Never thought I'd be going for soccer. It was always just like, oh, let's go to the beach, let's go to the pueblo, let's go to the city, Lago, Volcan. That's just kind of how life was. But I was also very connected to my dad's side. So I'd go to Mexico a lot too. I didn't really know there was a Salvadorian national team. I always knew like the Mexican side and I always saw like the women's side. So I did research the team and I remember coming up to some like stats from previous games over the years. Honestly, it was like loss, loss, loss. I couldn't really say anything about that previous program. It wasn't until I came in and, you know, there was new girls, there was a new foundation, a new coach. And with that, we just worked hard and we knew when we wanted to get results. I remember the first days, like in training, it was intense. Like it was something very different because I know like here in college, my coach has always been pretty calm, but to have like a completely different style of coaching over there, that was a tough adjustment, but I mean, I got through it. Not only that, but like in Texas or in Houston, the elevation's like 0. So in Salvador, I think it was 1,000 and something, I don't know. The elevation's crazy over there. So I knew I was fit, but I could not breathe for the first few days and it was really hard to train. Eddie understood that and he worked with us. They're playing the national anthem and we're like, okay, don't know it, we need to learn it, YouTube. So we had the other Americans and I, we were, not everyone, some of them kind of knew it, but we were just like making sure we put up the YouTube video with the national anthem, with the words, and we were just like, saludemos, and then we just kind of like went through there. I see it as kind of like my job to represent not only my people, but like young girls who like need someone to look up to, who come from like similar backgrounds as me, parents, like immigrant parents who, you know, came to the United States like in search of like a better life. I feel like I'm the voice for them who didn't really have that role model growing up. I want to one day be that role model for other people, and I hope I'm someone that they can look up to and, you know, admire for, you know, different reasons, for like my hard work, my ability to, you know, go to college if that's what they want to do. If they want to play pro, I want to be able to represent them in any way I can. So I mean, at the end of the day, we want to just do what we can for like our country and represent all the women that are there, and, you know, just tell them like, hey, look, like you can maybe one day make a living out of playing soccer, or like you don't have to resort to like a machista type of lifestyle, or like you don't have to depend on a man for a lot of the things that women may have before. Like we can do it like ourselves. Like we don't need anyone. We're a lot tougher than you think, and I feel like we can be underestimated, but I mean, I'm not one to talk to. I let my results speak for themselves, and I feel like that applies to the whole team. So my message to the fans is thank you for all the support, and I am looking forward to making you guys proud for the games to come, and, you know, we're working hard to bring the results, so there's gonna be change. If Acuna sees this, black coffee, no sugar, nada, just black coffee.